Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Blu Ray Hunter. I'm the Blu Ray Hunter, Jonathan Moody, and yeah, we're here for another exciting episode of my ranking of what I watched for on Blu Ray. I did watch some streaming stuff, watched a lot of Catfish, and finished it this month of August. This month of August has been kind of slow with my Blu Ray watching because let's face it, like this it's been a crazy month. Um so if you checked out my updates one, please check out my updates to the channel because there's some there's some stuff happening with it or whatever. But meanwhile, I wanted to sort of go over what I watched. I only watched five things on Blu-ray. And so some of them I reviewed and some of them I did not review and I just watched. So the first one I reviewed, and I think I reviewed it for horror film lovers, is Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. That's the fifth one. That's the last movie. So ranking in my last of my movies that I watched. It's not a bad movie. So all of these are sort of fun ish kind of thing, but it is sort of the weakest of all of them. I think it was a good movie. It's A24. Would I probably watch it again? Maybe, but not much, like not a lot, you know. So it's sort of on my list of I'll watch if like somebody sees it in my library and is like, "Hey, let's watch Bodies, Bodies, Bodies." Other than that, I don't think I'll watch it, but I'm happy to have it in my library and I'm happy to have seen it. So I'm okay with having it for my A24 collection because my plan is to get all A24 films, and that's gonna take a long ass time. Just like all the Criterion I want to get. I want to get all of them. I don't care. So next is a little movie from 1990. We reviewed it for Blu-ray Hunter Reviews, so it's the latest review, and it's Firebirds. In that movie with Nicolas Cage. This is the Kino Lorber version, the one, and I think it has commentary. It's got like audio commentary by the director. I did not listen to it. I wish I did. Um, it was also one of those movies that, I'm glad I have it. I'm glad I own it. Like, I'm glad I've seen it, but I don't think I'll ever like choose to watch it. Like I said, if somebody wants to watch it, awesome. But most likely people will be like, either they'll be like, Firebirds, I haven't seen this movie since I was a kid or something. Other than that, I don't think I'll watch it. It's just not something that I'm like 100% like big on right now. Another one is Man of a Thousand Faces. I did a review of this and I really, really liked this movie. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. James Cagney does a great version of Lon Chaney. Some of the stuff I looked into it, some of the stuff didn't actually happen the way it was done, but that always happens in every biopic. You're never gonna get a biopic that's literally about a person's life because most of the time, a lot of that stuff is sort of boring. So it pretty much just takes some of the stuff and kind of exaggerates a little bit, but I was okay with that. So I enjoyed it. I really liked it. Yeah, that one was good. Next is a little movie that I really like. So you're getting down to the two ones I loved the most. And the first one up is Untouchables by Brian De Palma. Now I had seen bits and parts of this movie throughout the years, clips or scenes, whatever, from it, but I never watched it all the way into its entirety until because like it would be on TV or something, I'd watch it, but I never watched it all its entirety. So, and I always remember like the Naked Gun, I think it's 33 and a third or whatever their weird crazy movie that they did, the third movie they did, and they had like a shootout, and there was the was it baby carriage going down the steps, and then it was all silly and goofy on that, and this was very serious, and I thought, oh my God, something bad's gonna happen to that baby. So I never seen that scene all the way through for real, and luckily the baby was fine at the end of the day. Uh, I don't think he was old enough to get traumatized, so I don't know. But it was a great movie, very fun, and I really liked it. Probably, I'm gonna say this right now, probably one of my favorite Brian De Palma movies. I might even rank this higher than Scarface, and I haven't seen Carlito's Way yet. I'm gonna buy that on Arrow at some point, but haven't done that yet. But yeah, so there you go. Untouchables. And then last but definitely not least, one I've done a Blu-ray review for Blu-ray Hunter review for, and that's Glory. This movie is glorious. I love this movie. I thought it was so much fun. Denzel and Morgan Freeman and Matthew Broderick, Carrie Elwes, and God, what's that guy's name? I'm so bad. Um, everybody does a fantastic job. There's I'm blanking right now, and it doesn't have him on the cast list here, but the guy that was from Homicide: Life on the Streets and Andre Brower, I think. Fantastic. Just everybody does such a great job. It was just perfect. I had such a fun time with the movie. I watched it with my dad. My dad had never seen it, so I wanted to watch it with him, and he really, really enjoyed it too. He likes war movies. I'm not usually a war guy, but trying to watch the Civil War stuff a lot more. So, I don't know. I just want to kind of bone up on more history, but I know some of the stuff, like the names of the people in this platoon and everything, were not. A lot of them were not real. So, the real names and everything, but the idea of it was real and whatnot. So I really love this movie. If you haven't seen Glory, please check it out. It is fantastic. There are some like there's director's commentary as well as from Edward Zwick, as well as like a bunch of different uh Voices Glory featurette, like a bunch of featurettes. So definitely worth it. All of these movies. I mean, I can't say there's a bad movie in any of this. I mean, even Bodies is a pretty darn good movie. It's got a really good twist. If you want to hear my review of it, check out the Horror Film Lovers. I think it was the first time watch Friday one. It's pretty good, but just not up there with like Glory or Untouchables or the man who was a man of a thousand faces or even Firebirds, I thought was a little bit better. But Firebirds was only better because Nick Cage makes it better. But he could not compete to the three ones too. So like these were really good movies to watch, and I was very happy to see them. Next month I hope to watch 10. Like this month right now that's we're in, I hope to watch 10, but we'll see. I mean, I can't I want to. That's my goal. If I get up to 8, that's fine. I want an even number. I mean, 5 is not an even number, but it's like even in the terms of like 5 to 10, kind of scale. So I really like the movies that I saw. I'm buying. So I've been going on eBay and buying movies like Glory that I don't already own, Untouchables that I don't already own, and I'm trying to watch them because I want to be more I want to be more of a cinephile. Like I want to see these movies that I just haven't got a chance to watch yet. And I know there's like for horror film lovers, I do a first time watch Fridays. May kind of bring something like that to here, but I do the pickups on Fridays and I like doing those on Fridays, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. I just really appreciate you guys checking this out. Let me know what you guys think. Are those movies your favorites too, or do you not like those movies at all? Or whatever. Like bodies. I can see some people liking, some people not. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I will see you guys next month for a brand new one, and tomorrow probably for a brand new episode. Until then, everybody, bye.